Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Boy Gardening. My name is Nigel. Today I'm going to show you guys what is in my Ikea greenhouse cabinet. It's been a while since I did a video about my Ikea greenhouse cabinet and a lot has changed. So today I'm going to pick out some plants to show you and also to take some pictures and videos to send them to interested potential buyers. So I'm going to pull out some of my seedlings and then I'm also going to show you guys some of the props that I've been growing inside this Ikea greenhouse cabinet. Today we are filming kneeling down the floor. But yeah, this is my seedling room again, and I promise I'm going to do a video on how this is set up. But as you can see in my nursery room, we have all these bins that are filled with seedlings. So some people have been asking me for some my Flayer seedlings, and so I am going to pull some out and send them some pictures so that they can compare and then pick out which one they like. So let's see what we have. I see this one, which I think looks really good with its new leaf. So the my Flayer is a forgetty eye that is kind of a mutant. So this one I like it. It's already a few sinus. The previous leaf, it's not really fused. Sorry, it's dirty. And then this one, it's fused already. And let's see if it wants to focus. Yeah. So I really like that its veins are really thin. It just have this like alien look with like a long tail. And there's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 veins. There's like a tiny little antenna at the top. So I really like this look. And I thought this is a pretty good sample. Yeah, okay, so you can see it's gonna be a little bit darker when it's not backlit. Yeah, so this is one good seedling that I could send pictures to somebody who is interested. Let's see. This one, it's also one that is really nice. And then it looks slightly different. So this one, people who is not interested in Anthuriums, you'll be like, they all look the same. But this one, you can see that it's slightly different. But these are both the My Flayer seedlings. This one has the most prominent center vein, and then the 5 veins are like shadows. Also, this is fused. The older leaf, I cut it off probably because it's not good looking enough. But yes, so this I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison of these two. But yes, it is pretty dark if it's not. You don't see that it's like backlit. So these two side by side. And of course, like this is lighter because it is still very, very soft, right? So if you don't compare the darkness, okay, please focus. Yes. So slight variation. So if you want something that's thinner vein versus something that is more just a long, thick, silvery line. But I'm sure all of them is going to come out just like the parent. And also, for Getty Eye hybrids, it's very tricky because when they're young, they can just look very different. Maybe the sinus is not even fused. So we can't really like predict, So one more, let's see. This one, also looks slightly different. The center vein is kind of like much thicker, and then the top, these two top veins kind of like have a little mustache situation. This is the second fused leaf. This is the older one. I can just do this. And then this one has like a, and then this one has like a new leaf that is coming out right here. There's another one. Um, okay, so this one, I think it is more furry for its veins. If you can see, right? More furry on its veins. And then the top is like not very prominent. This is the new leaf. Doesn't want to focus. Okay, but then there's the older leaf right here. You can see the top, it's like not very obvious. This is like even the older leaf. The top is not very obvious. Yes, and then this is um, a hardened leaf. Very, very nice dark green. And then this is the newest leaf. Does not want to focus my camera. Oh, come on. Ooh, this is focus. Okay, but yes. Yeah, so these are the My Flayer Forgetti seedlings. This is the biggest seedling out of the ones I have in this cabinet. This is the last leaf. This is the last leaf. And then this is the newest leaf. A little antenna at the top. But yeah. What differentiates the Mind Flayer Forgetti from normal Forgetti is that there's only this 5 veins, the 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the center, and then like maybe this tiny little mustache. But this mustache may or may not be grown out when it's older. But then very clean on the sides. You can see like maybe a shadow. But then, yeah, there's not a lot of silver. Sorry, my dogs. There's not a lot of silver anywhere else on this. That's why it looks like the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. All right. So since I'm on this level, this is a plant that I got. It is called, a very special name is SP Tarapoto. Tarapoto white sinus. And I don't know where it's from. Maybe Panama or Indonesia. I'm not sure, but yes. So I like it because of the wide sinus, flat, emergent, reddish. I mean, it's still young, so look at this nice root that it's growing out. This is potted in perlite and tree fern and some Leica. The perlite has big and small sizes. And this plant, love it in there. Oh, there's also some stratum in here. So it is starting to thrive right now. It was not doing very well when I first got it, just like acclimatizing issues. But now that there's this nice root, it means that it likes where it is. So one of my plants that I bought for the purpose of breeding them I'm not sure what this is compatible with, but yes, something to breed with. Also here, I actually chopped out my King of Spades Magnifique, um, because the demand is so high, and also like it was crashing because it was winter and I neglected it, and so it was rotting, and I decided to chop it up, reroot them, and then I can have clones of this, and then selfing will come easier when all of them are mature and I can have multiple inflow. Is looking good. There's a little root here. Very happy with tree fern and perlite. And what I really I why I think this is a very special King of Spades is because the shape is just the roundest. It comes out black. The veins look great. There's redness. I'm not sure if you can see there's redness in Sinus, but it was with all the veins, and then now this one's the hardened state. I think this might be the top cut. I don't know. This might be the top cut. So I have I have a few other props of the same plant. So cute. So cute. So I got other props of this plant, and they are doing really well. Comes out as round as you can get. Extra chubby. So this one just came out, so it's not so dark. This one hardened a little bit more. Oopsie. It's black. Like, this is a black King of Spades. So these are the smaller cuts, and thankfully they didn't just die off. I usually do pretty good cuts, and I'm quite surprised that the King of Spades do really well with propping, with the propagation method, because some plants they just do not do well. Um, they just do not kickstart well if you chop them up. They take like forever. One example I think is the Lux. So it's just really hard to get a rootless or even like a minimally rooted chunk to grow out a new leaf. But yes, I'm very proud of this one that I own. Now I got more of it. I actually got one more of this. So these are all the same genetics. So these are all the same genetics. Let's focus. They are genetically identical. Really nice. I'm just not a Lux fan. I'm not a Lux fan. I'm not a Lux hybrid fan. This is one of the few that I have that I'm like, you know what? If you die, I'm not gonna be too upset. But it is thriving, so it makes me hate it less. um, but this is a AOS cross with a Lux, so I think you can see that there is this AOS um, vibe to it, right? But it is a AOS Lux. So Luxy with its bulleted texture. the back. Yes, thank God I didn't like spend a lot of money on it because it's I don't love it yet. I really tried. I tried loving it, but I don't love it yet. Oh, it looks like a crown at the top. You guys see that? 1, 2, 3. It looks like it is wearing a crown, and then this is like the body, and then the side is like a like a high collar. It looks like an evil queen. And then there's a new leaf coming out. But yes, this is the newest, and it's hardened already, emergent. But yes, when it's backlit, you can see this green, but it really darkens into this velvety emerald. Ooh, yep, it has a crown. Funny thing. So yeah, this is the biggest mind flayer compared to this one. So like double the leaf size. Yes. This is a X-ray that is from JV. I didn't get it directly from JV, but this person that I got it from definitely got it from JV and got it around like I don't know, like 2020, 2021. And the plant was huge, and then I chopped it up because the leaves are ugly and it was just struggling through winter. And so after I chopped it up, it actually started behaving better. And so this is the top cut, I think. But this is the X-ray that is I don't know what's the parentage. I don't know what's the mix. Um, but it's called X-ray, and here's how it looks. This is a really fresh emergent. Um, the the emergent is brown, not red. It looks like leather, right? Like now, this is a pretty special one. I think it is a red spider hybrid that I traded this winter, and it gives that red spider vibe. I don't own a red spider yet. I'm just like very, very picky with the red spider. I want to find something that is really, really worth it. It's expensive as well, but I've learned to not settle for just any red spider. Um, and even when they say it's clone, I'm like, no, the look is the most important for me. But nonetheless, like it's just a trade. It's just making a new friend. And so when she got this closed sinus red spider hybrid, I'm like, okay, just give it to me. And it turns out it looks really weird. And this is how it looks like from the front. Um, because it's backlit, it looks like it is glowing right from that sinus in the center. But yes, please focus. Okay, I don't know. It is red. It is red. Maybe now it looks kind of yellowy, orangey because it's backlit. Um, but yes, so I think this is a red spider hybrid because there's these extra veins. But yes, look at the shape. It looks like a gramophone. In person, the sinus and all the veins are orangey red. Orangey red. The entire sinus and all the veins. Orangey red. It doesn't look red in this camera. It just looks whitish. But and this is just so hard to show you guys the color because it is like concaved. Um, but yeah, in person it is really like a nice orangey red, more red than orange. and the leaf is just velvety, really pretty. It had more leaves, and I just chopped them away to save some space. But yes, there's roots growing, roots growing in tree fern plus perlite. I'm really excited about this one. Not only is it cosinus, but like it gives this shape, which I'm not sure if it's gonna stick, but I love it. I love plants that are odd and one of a kind and maybe unknown too. So yes, really special. All right, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. You can find more plant content on Instagram, TikTok at Boy Gardening, or you can just check out our website at www.boygardening.com, and there are the mother plants there for you to take a look at. There's also some plants that's on sale. We'll do a restock soon, especially when the weather gets better into the spring term. We will start to sell more plants and make more available. But right now, we just focus on growing. But yes, thank you so much and see you in the next one.